What do you do after being sick in the gym? How do you know when you're ready to work out again? Well, what I always do is I do a very basic workout of just 5 exercises, and it's all body weight. Because the thing is this, when you are sick, you were at home for a couple days, up to a week, sitting on your couch, laying in bed. So your body is tight, you were sitting on your couch watching that movie Coco, and it's okay if you cried at the end, by the way. Yes, it is. And you were doing nothing. So your body is tight, the length tension relationships are all off, you weren't eating enough, so you're malnourished a little bit, you might be dehydrated. So you don't want to go squat heavy right away on your first session. You want to ease yourself back into it. And here's a good workout for you to find out if you are ready to jump back in it. First exercise is a regular plank. This workout's gonna be so simple. You just get on your elbows right here, feet together, and just hold the plank. Mentally, you wanna think about your stomach muscles. If all you're doing is flexing your arms and your shoulders, then it's gonna become more of an arm workout, just getting your body up, and your stomach's gonna hang. You wanna have that tension in your stomach, and your stomach is holding your spine up. Also squeeze your butt, flex your legs. Your body should be shaking on a plank for the maximum effectiveness. Exercise number 2 is one of my favorites. It's a single leg deadlift. Get on one foot, chest up, shoulders back, tuck your chin in like somebody's trying to kiss you, but you don't want to kiss that person, so you're like, whoa. Show what's on your shirt, meaning shoulder blades back, and then you're not gonna bend over, you're just gonna stick your butt out. See, bending over is this right here. Sticking your butt out is where you push your hips backwards, you're just sticking your butt out, your eyes keep looking at the front, As you come down, you're gonna feel that stretch in the back side of your leg. Now, when you come up and down, push to the outside of the foot that you're standing on and your heel. Now again, you wanna rotate down through your hips, touch the floor, and then back up. You do this for 3 sets. On the first set, you just have your fingertips, your middle fingers, because they're the longest ones, like this. Your middle fingers, because they're the longest ones, you have them touch the ground. On the second set, try to have all fingers touch the ground. So this means you're gonna have to go a little bit lower, right back up. Now on the third set, try to have your knuckles touch the ground. That means you have to come even lower. So come all the way down. You might have to come down so low that you have to bend your knee a little bit, but then you get that full extension, boom, you wanna feel it in the back side of your leg and in your butt. So whatever you do, be a flamingo. So what I mean with that is you come down and you keep that lower back straight. Don't bend over, don't ever round this. Don't ever do this in the gym. Never, ever. Always keep this solid. Now, exercise number 3 is a good old push-up. But here's the deal, everybody knows how to do a push-up, right? Hands and toes straight up, toes pointing down. You're pushing your toes down to the ground. But check this out. Here's a little trick for a better push-up. When you're in a push-up position, think about screwing your elbows, bam, in like that. The difference between this and this is a solid shoulder right here. If my elbows are pointing out, I'm coming down, I'm putting all kinds of unnecessary stress on my shoulders. If my elbows are pointing backwards, I'm coming down and I'm rotating in a better way so I can feel it more in my triceps and my shoulders are in a better position. So try that out. When you have your hands to the front, screw those elbows in, squeeze those shoulder blades together, and then bend your elbows. You're gonna be a lot more solid on your push-ups. All right, exercise number 4 is another basic one. It's a squat. But here's the deal. You just spent all weekend or all week doing nothing. So your legs are tight. You're probably not gonna be able to squat all the way down. Your heels are probably tight too. So if you were to just straight go into squatting after being inactive for a week, your heels are probably gonna come off and you're gonna end up squatting something like this with your back rounded, your heels off and all that stuff. So here's what I want you to do. Come down, toes pointing to the front like this. Squat down as low as you can, and when you do that, you're probably gonna have a round back right here. Kind of like a dog that has to use the restroom. Now what you do then is put your fingers underneath your toes right here. Put your elbows on the inside of your knees, and then kind of get into position right here. Put your heels on the ground, and then pull your hips or pull your toes up and straighten that lower back right there. Straighten it, and then stand up from here. Squeeze your butt. Now here's another little tiny trick when it comes to squats. There's one thing you can do that is going to move the weight more on your heels, which is what you want, because if the weight is more on your heels, you get more butt activation. And what you do is you squeeze every single muscle you have in your upper back right here. Imagine if I'm just rounding my shoulders. I'm relaxing my whole upper body right here. And all I'm worried about is my legs. I squat down, I'm looking at the ground, Now you're gonna go where you're looking at, and you're gonna end up on your toes right here. This is how you're gonna end up squatting. If you tuck your chin in, bring your shoulder blades back, show what's on your shirt, then you're shifting your upper weight backwards a little more. Automatically, you're gonna shift your weight more on your heels, and you're gonna be able to sit down more. Standing back up, you're gonna feel a big difference. Last exercise is to work your back a little bit. You get on a suspension trainer or some rings, and you just go horizontal, and you got ring rows right here, rolling yourself up, back down. Now ring rows is kind of an interesting exercise because at a certain point, you're gonna get so tired that you just can't get up anymore, and then what happens is most people start doing this whole thing, Little Mermaid action, where they just move their hips up and down and their arms not doing anything. When that happens, plant your feet flat into the ground and use your legs to get yourself up a little bit. Start off not using your legs, and as it gets harder, use your legs a little bit more. And that is it, guys. Now here's the deal. Do these exercises all in a row with as little rest as possible in between. I know it's simple, but you're coming from a week of inactivity, and you'll be surprised by how your heart rate's gonna go up just by doing this simple stuff, especially if you're not used to doing bodyweight training. Now, if your heart rate is racing through the roof, then that's a sign for you to go home, take some more vitamin C, some echinacea, maybe some silver, maybe some more garlic, and get some more naps and sleep in. If you feel after this workout like you're ready to go, then the next day, go hit it hard. So hope that makes sense, guys. Hope you like this video. And by the way, we're about to start another round of our SUF Elite program. We're gonna start the voting next week. That's our 12-week transformation program. We have a couple slots open here and there, but I'll post the link to get more information right below this video. Click it, check it out, and I look forward to seeing you next video.